Good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Back to my sermons. Today's sermon is going to be about sharing. If we would all just share a little bit. Let's see what that would do to change the world. Looking online, there was like 4 billion people in the world, right? One person has 400 and some billion dollars. If he wanted to use it for power, that would be bad. No, Elon Musk is not bad. He's too busy trying to explore the outer unknowns. But he could literally be God by taking that money and giving everybody on earth $1 billion. And he'd still have more than 100 billion left to play with, to fly to the moon or whatever the fuck. Before we decide to go ruin another planet, why don't we go ahead and fix this one? When I say share, they have to earn it first. They have to prove that they will be good from here on out. If you just give everybody $1 million and they keep on living the way they're living, there's still going to be greed. You see, all my theories are based on, if you want people to do anything, you got to incentivize it. Nobody does anything for free. That's something I've learned in my life. Sometimes good people will do a good thing for somebody, and then it gets on the news, and everybody's like, oh my God, he just did that so people would say he's a good person. So fucking what? I don't care if you're doing it so people would say you're a good person. I don't care if you're doing it to fucking get recognized as a hero or a superhero. So what are we going to do? Scrutinize our real life heroes? The ones that will give bums hamburgers and try to change people's lives one day at a time because they want people to see them do it? It's called pay it forward, dude. Why in the hell would you scrutinize that? It don't make no sense. It's like, oh, let's bitch about good things since we ran out of bad things to bitch about, right? What's the biggest problem in the world? It's money, right? That's one problem that everybody has, is money. When something becomes a problem, and the problem is viewed as a majority of the people don't have that something, so they're willing to do whatever it takes to get that something. The way you fix that, by giving everybody plenty of that something. Who in the hell would ever do something like that, right? In reality, if everybody became rich overnight, right, there would be world peace for a little while. What do you want for life? One of the most wholesome answers is world peace. There's never been world peace. I'll tell you that because there isn't right now. If there's been world peace before, people would keep it going on because it would be that wonderful. One of the things that would make people change is if all the good people they see around town just got $1 million to buy their new house, brand new cars, buy whatever they need for their family. But they weren't getting it because, oh, they were robbing people or they were hurting people, you know? They weren't sharing this planet with everybody else. Even the ladies are shared in cannabism. Now, when I say that, remember, cannabism's all about treating others how you want to be treated, right? So, I'm not saying all ladies are free for the going. I'm saying just the ladies that are willing. Personally, I think a person should have a lifetime to find that special someone they love. And it takes a lot of activities to find out if that's somebody you're compatible with. So I think people should really wait until they're about 50 to get married. And cannabism being a system that takes care of the kids once it's set up correctly and helps out the parents and gets the parents to work together Everybody communicates with each other and works together to find better ways to do stuff. That's why the whole religion is based on cannabism. Cannabism. There is a definition for that. That's why I have a Z in mind. Because I don't want to be associated with bad things. I want to be associated with something new and good. My cannabism is not bad. It's about using your open mind, stepping out of that box, thinking about new ways to do things, knowing that all people are people, you know? Everybody's just like me. I'm just like everybody else. The problem is there's nobody doing the right things, making the right choices. There's nobody leading by example. That's what I want to do. The only way I could do that is for me to get my first million. And then I can lead by example. I can experiment and try these theories that I've came up with that I think will fix everything. If I had $1 million, I would start building my church. If I had $2 million, the first million would go towards building my church. The second million would go towards finding 10 people and giving them $100,000 to work for me for 1 year. And you know, since I'm not really ready to do all this right yet, I tell them, hey, you go ahead and take a month off. I'll give you this $100,000 and you're committed to work for me for this next year. But you go ahead and take this first month and you go enjoy that money a little bit. Don't waste it all, because of course you only get that $100,000 for this year. And then when you get back, I'll try to take care of you and make sure you don't spend any of your money. But I got to be a millionaire first. I want to eradicate wealth. I want to make it to where wealth doesn't matter anymore, to where we're all equal. But I'm not the one with the billions of dollars. If I had the billions of dollars, I promise you, I'd probably develop a little test to find out if people are worthy of their first million. Maybe this religion will never catch on. Maybe the potheads will always be too scared to stand up for what's right. Maybe people will just be too crooked and corrupt to do what's best for the mankind. With this knowledge I have, that the only problem is money, there is no more racism in my head, because I know deep down that they're just other people, man. And those other people wouldn't get so offended by me making a joke about eating chicken and watermelon or burritos or being sucky drivers or some shit like that. You know, it's all in good fun. We got to make fun of each other to build morale, but not to the point where bullies or dragging people down in the dirt. It's really hard to make it in a world that nobody cares. Elon, I know you're a good guy. Just talk to me. Fly me out, or fly to me, or shit, I don't know where the fuck you're at. I might drive to you if you're willing to take a moment to talk to me. You can literally change the world, dude. And if you're not Elon, and you just like the idea, I'm happy to talk to anybody about this. What I want to do for a living is fly around and get stoned with people and do interviews. That's my dream job. I have a list of people that I want to get high with. But anyways, I try to keep these videos at 10 minutes because none of you want to pay attention for longer than that. Or most of you don't want to pay attention for even that long. So that'll be today's sermon. Just do better. Treat each other how you want to be treated, please. You have a good day.